literally have been like scammed, messed up by other agencies, other growth operators, other companies that we merged with and partnered with.
We've been able to make $180,000 since May 14th.
Have not spent $1 on ads. We got them on a Sunday night, got them logged into everything. That Monday, the next day, $15,000 in like closed deals. I have not had to touch a piece of content, not even had to edit it. 3 days a week doing 3-hour-long group calls for the love of the game, because I actually love my community. I love getting real results.
And you almost have 100,000 followers on TikTok. You have 14,000 on Instagram. You even have 2,000 on YouTube. But I mean, since we came in, how has that changed? So we're here with my guy, Sharriff. We've been able to make $180,000 since May 14th. Right now it's July 10th. A little case study, just kind of talk about his experience working with us, with my team at InfoOps, and if he recommends it, if he doesn't, we'll talk about it. But bro, how are you doing, bro? How's just overall the experience been?
Super blessed. Honestly, it's been the best experience we've had with a growth operator. We run a tech sales job placement offer. So we've been trying to essentially not get sold on any other growth operator in the past, get sold on anyone else coming into our business and taking a percentage and helping us. But I promise you, the 2 other guys that we had used do not compare at all to the help that you've been able. And I mean, shoot, in less than 2 months, dang near, we got a couple more days left. Like we probably, ideally, you got us to like 6-figure months.
Yeah, we're so far right now in the month, around the 10th of the month, we're at $60,000. We've had $15,000 days. And this is all right now from a 3-year-old contact list from your TikTok.
That part.
So this is literally people opting in. We get their email, phone number, and pretty much what we've done, just a re-engagement campaign, just reactivating the old leads with the sales team that we put in, outbound sales team. We fixed up the sales process, like post-booking page, all that good stuff, dialed in the sales process, especially the tracking as well. And then from there, like literally we just let the hounds run. They've been booking in appointments and we've been closing them, because I mean, it's a really good offer that you have, by the way.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And I mean, to Jake's point, is like the last 5 years that we've been running this offer, my only goal as the offer owner was actually making sure we get really good results, like having really dialed in fulfillment. But that caused me to lack actually doing the real sales and the real marketing piece of it. And I mean, technically, like Jake said, we have not spent $1 on ads. Like this has all been from a 3-year-old leads list of people who had interacted with my organic content, downloaded a free resume template, and we have 8 appointment setters, like 8 dialers through our Go High level, set them up with a multi-line dialer to where they're calling like 3 to 5 people at once. And you also place the DM setter, also with the amazing sales manager. But literally day 1, got them on a Sunday night, got them logged into everything. That Monday, the next day, $15,000 in like closed deals from literally the DM setter sets.
Yeah, so it's a 5K offer as well. So it's 3 deals. Like we booked 5 appointments that first day with the DM setter with Eli, absolute fucking beast. Booked them in, we got them trained on the offer, because it was on the 4th. So I give him a call on the 4th that Sunday. It's like, yo, let's get you in. We got him on board. Next day, literally 15K between, it was a little over like a day, it's like 36 hours. But 15K, he's consistently booking in appointments as well for us. I mean, just in that, in just the DMs and from a 3-year-old contact list, we've been able to make the money we have. Like, yes, we're building up the YouTube and organic, which is a big thing that we help our clients with, but that's more of a long-term play, right? That's gonna help us in the long term. And I mean, even talk about the experience with the content, because you've been posting content. You almost have 100,000 followers on TikTok. You have 14,000 on Instagram. You even have 2,000 on YouTube. But I mean, since we came in, how has that changed?
Oh, it's night and day. Again, as an offer owner, and like I said, my focus has been fulfillment. So even in my community, I'm spending 3 days a week doing 3-hour-long group calls for the love of the game, because I actually love my community. I love getting real results, but that's caused me to not have time to really lock in on content. They've came in, and I promise you, I have not had to touch a piece of content, not even had to edit it, not even had to post it. Like literally, we record and same day it's on my story. Like we were recording a video, an hour ago? In the middle of recording a video, like I'm getting, my phone's buzzing because people are liking the story, swiping up, commenting DM. You don't have to touch anything. They have it all systemized as well too. You can literally see when the video's uploaded, when it's edited, if it needs revisions. Like it's super seamless in terms of content. It'll just save you so much time, and that's all across every single platform too. So you're not leaving any money on the table, because you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're on YouTube. Again, it's been absolutely game changing.
What about the ideating? Because like we could go ahead and edit the videos, but what about the ideation? Because a lot of people are like, yo, I can ideate your content, I can script it out. What's your experience with that? Like, how are the ideas? Do they actually sound like something that you talk about? And does that tonality sound like you as well?
100%. I mean, in terms of like the ideation, I think that also is a big thing that a lot of creators maybe just don't have the time to, because they're doing so many other different things. And you might get someone, I get these DMs all the time, like, hey bro, are you accepting new clients? Someone's trying to pitch you, and it's literally just some ChatGPT AI slop that they're sending you with ideas. But these are real ideas. Again, like our creative director, John, that Jake has literally brought into our business, analyzed all the DM messages on my Instagram over months, and then use the questions that people were asking me to then give us better ideas for content. So that way we were almost beating them to the punch in terms of handling their objections before they actually came with them to our sales calls.
Yeah, and that's just like one aspect of it, right? So we'll use that to go ahead and create content ideas. Then we use onboarding forms as well. Then we use all the sales call recordings. We use the setting recordings as well. Recording the setters, actually having the conversations, the setter notes. Like these are all essentially ideas, the ideation. Like literally we're only making content based on what people want to hear.
Facts.
And even then to train our DM setters as well, like Eli is trained based on those conversations that we've analyzed from the last few months. So he literally already knows what questions are being asked. We're giving him answers to that before he has to run into it. So, I mean, at that point, this guy's just, I mean, he's going to raise them up. He's going to get them on the call ready to buy
110%.
at the exact same time. But I wanted to ask as well, not to lose my thought, but I mean, dude, even when it goes to the YouTube side, like how's that been?
YouTube honestly has been game changing, and the cool part about YouTube is you don't even need that many views for it to make a significant impact. And what I mean by that is, one, we have a bunch of videos on YouTube that we now are using as like breakout videos for our landing page, which we can even go more into, but as well the sit down case study testimonials that we've been able to get for YouTube. The thumbnails are extremely high quality, and again, this is something where I didn't have to worry a thing about it. And not only is it like, some people might come in and okay cool, they just make a YouTube video, but every single YouTube video has a like custom created story Instagram sequence that goes with it, with the links to that like go exactly to YouTube. They don't just sit and play in Instagram. Like it's literally bringing the traffic to your channel to increase your subscribers. And as well, we also have short form that's created like Reels, TikToks, based on the clipped up pieces of the YouTube videos as well. And again, in terms of like ideation, and what I like is that it's not just even if it's a dialed in script, it's not a script in terms of I have to read it verbatim. Like they give me talking points to where I can then get rizzy, like I can riff, like I can actually bring my own experience as a offer owner to it, instead of sounding like I'm just reading from a script. Even if it's a dialed in script, you want to come off authentic as possible to your audience, and they've been able to allow me to do that too.
Right, that's super money as well. Just for like the context of how we even started working together, let's give that, because that's a pretty good story.
Yeah.
We should have even known each other. Like we've been in the same circles, we're in some of the same communities back in the day, but like never met, never really talked to each other.
Facts.
And then I moved out to Arizona, and there was just like an event. I remember like me and Jonas, he was telling me, he was just like, yo, like these guys want to go out to dinner, so I'm like payment processing guys. I was like, fuck dinner, I want to go bowling, right?
Yeah.
And then from there I'm just like, yo, tell everybody to go bowling. And then I see you at the bowling alley. I was like, yo, what's good, bro? Like I know you had an idea of who I was. We just like linked up, took you back to Penthouse.
Facts.
A little
Penthouse
nurture.
same night.
Yeah, a little nurture, how to get the nurture in. But I mean, even then we didn't start immediately working together. We hung out a few times, played some
Facts.
basketball, but I did keep following up on you. I mean, the first time I reached out, like actually pitched you, you didn't like go in on it. You were just kind of like, you were like, yeah, we could do it, but there was never a direct like, let's do it now, until, I mean, you could tell the story of your landing page.
No, literally, and like I said, I run and I've been in the sales space for a minute. I'd probably say me and especially my co-founder Trev are the two hardest people to sell. And we literally have been like scammed, messed up by other agencies, other growth operators, other companies that we merged with and partnered with that never fulfilled on any of the operations things. But Jake was actually like looking out, like literally out of nowhere. This was before I even knew it. He texted me like, yo, your landing page looks like it's down. And again, like I hadn't paid him a dime. We weren't working together. Like the growth operator that I was paying at the time didn't even let me know, but you let me know. And at that point I was like, yeah, no, we gotta work. We're gonna cook, we're gonna scale.
And then a week later we jumped on a call. It was you, me, and Trev, your co-founder, and and we just started working from there. And literally in the last few months, we've been able to go from where we're at today. It's literally, and even then, just to simplicity's sake, right? It's like, we're not throwing a bunch of things at you to do right now. We're not saying, let's do a fucking, from the very beginning, webinar, ads, freaking run this crazy via cell phone, doing all these things. Like everything we're doing is just compounding. It's growing. And that's the big thing. It's like little things are being built every day. And even what's your experience with that? Like since working together, what have you seen change? What have you seen growing to offer in the side of the operations, the back end of sales team? Like, are you seeing consistent growth? growth? Do you feel like there's any lack, any like leaks in there?
Oh, extremely consistent. Honestly, like Jake said, there was on the 4th of July, like 2 team calls. Literally, the setters had a call 8 a.m. that morning and 8 p.m. that night. I've never seen anything like it in terms of the consistency, and that goes across everything, but it's intentional. Because you might have other people that come in and it's like, all right, like you said, we're gonna run a Webby, we're gonna run ads, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And if you spread your energy across multiple different things, you might not get the results that you want. But we really built out, all right, cool, we got this list of leads, let's build out a really good sales team. Let's build out a whole framework for our appointment setters. Let's get them some actual like mock call work. And literally from that, we've seen an insane like increase in the numbers that we're doing monthly in revenue. Obviously that's always the end goal, but we're also seeing a better like version of clients, because again, in the past, a lot of our clients were coming through super cold. We didn't have a dialed in landing page, and on the new payment processor that you got us connected with, we got 0 disputes. Like we had a dispute or 2 like in the past, like using our other payment processors where we had to refund people or people were just unhappy because there wasn't a dialed in like onboarding process. There wasn't just anything dialed in. Again, in terms of the messaging though, is what I'm trying to hone that point in. The messaging that our setters are conveying on these calls, our people are showing up ready with a good attitude, and that transfers into them actually being good clients for us. Good members in our community as well too.
Yeah, and it's even to that. It's like most dialers, right? It's like we have 25 to 30 minute long dials. Even when it comes to this list, even our triages are about 15 minutes long. Because
we didn't even talk about the triages.
Right, but it's like, dude, it's like most people, even off-roader, if you're watching this right now, it's like 5-10 minute dials. Oh yeah, let me just book them in. But it's like you guys are taking sales calls. I'm not gonna have you guys be completely swamped with cold leads who are not ready to buy, where we gotta book follow-ups. It's like they're taking the time in the group chat process as well, just making sure that we're saying the masses, and even it's personalized, right? If they're a young kid, we're gonna send them to the Rafa case study. And then if they're a female, we're gonna send them to the Zay case study, right? It's as personalized as possible for that individual. But I mean, do you want to talk about the triage process?
Yeah, no, the triage process is honestly one of the best things that you can do to increase like your show rate. Because literally on the demo set, like on the appointment call, when our setters are calling up these leads, they get them on the calendar, they make sure they accept the invite, and then it's like, boom, I'm actually gonna throw you in our group chat with our co-founder, or our founder Sharriff, our co-founder Trav, throw you in a group chat. Sometimes, again, if it's super like a case study that we have with the member that is okay with us adding them in, we'll even throw in a current client, throw in myself, the appointment setter, and the prospect all in one group chat. If you do that, promise you your show rate's going up, your close rate's going up, and I've never seen anything like it before. Like they are setting up group chats, and where they're so detailed, they're changing like the picture of the group chat to getting this person hired. So, and again, voice notes, videos, like case studies, extra different links with our extra objection handlers. Like every single question that you possibly could have before you have a sales call booked, it's getting answered. And obviously they're gonna be getting even more nurtured, and it's just more social proof of you got more people that like are working for you.
Yeah, even for the CSMs, like we drop them in the chat, but then we have them actually message him privately, like say, she'll go and message him, it's like, hey, I understand it's like a pretty overwhelming group, just message me one-on-one.
Facts.
In the sales process, as if she's pretty much a setter at that point, right?
Facts.
She's helping us take people to that finish line. So having that, but as well, so we talked about content, we help you with that. We've talked about actually conversions, landing page sales teams. What about fulfillment? How have we helped you on that side?
So fulfillment also, and for a lot of offer owners, I feel like fulfillment is the biggest thing that you need to work on, because if you're not fulfilling, like you're not gonna get to really keep the money, and you're not gonna be able to grow it the right way. And in terms of like how y'all have helped with fulfillment, the tracking piece honestly is game changing, because we get good results, and like I said, I've always focused on the fulfillment, but it was from me showing up to those group calls and in the community. What they set up tracking wise, now we can see, okay, week 1, where's this person at? Week 2, where's this person at? Week 3, where's this person at? And 2, also, like a lot of, maybe if you're doing payment plans, you definitely should be tracking them on what week they're in, what's their total amount, how much is owed. Absolutely game changing in terms of making the fulfillment a lot smoother, a lot easier as well.
Even with the help like CSMs, onboarding process, any way that we would help you on that side?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, even like having more of a standard operating procedure when you are onboarding different clients, and also like our speed to lead. Like now with our onboardings, literally everyone that we've closed, they're getting a call same day, they're already in a group chat, like they already at that point have a relationship with who their CSM is gonna be. And because our offer is actually a done-for-you service and it's a tech sales remote job placement offer, that same day, they even are getting their 30 auto applications started. So like we could have someone, and we're on the West Coast right now, they join in the morning before the sun sets. They're seeing real fulfillment, real services being done for them same day.
Okay, so now we're getting people in, we're getting them results, and now when it comes to case studies, I mean, we recorded so far 2 today that we were doing.
Facts.
When was the last time you had to set up a case study legitimately or ideate it?
No, never. Shoot.
Yeah, and
Before now, I didn't have any case
that.
studies. Yeah.
And it would never be like that because the moment from the tracking system, someone gets a result, we immediately are going to go make a case study with them. Like right now, we did a build out pretty much live, getting someone the result, and then we're doing a case study. From there, you record it. That's it. You're just going to see it posted. You're going to see it's being used in the sales process. I mean that's it. Like,
no, easy in terms of like I literally just put them in a group chat like, hey, Zay, this is Jake, and then that's it. From there, Zay, like literally, Zay, I didn't have to schedule it. Jake set it up, he called her up, he prepped her with, hey, this is what the call is gonna be about. These are some things that we wanna highlight during that call. And then obviously we talked about the content piece, like literally it was edited, posted, ready to go. I didn't have to worry about a single thing on it.
And then when it comes to like the terms of the team, right? Because typically like when you worked with your growth ops, were they like just a one-man show back in the day, I'm guessing, right?
Typically.
With us, what is different between me, my team, John, Virgil, Austin? Am I missing somebody? John, Virgil,
We got
Austin,
Jess too.
Jess, like out of all of us, like how's that dynamic been?
Oh, it's absolutely insane. Like, again, we've got multiple Discord set up with multiple channels in each one. We have a whole Discord built out strictly for content. We have a whole Discord built out strictly for sales. And again, most of the growth operators I worked in the past, they were one-man shows, and they also just took forever to do different things, and it just wasn't streamlined. It wasn't easy. Having a team be able to have people specialize in different categories. Also, you're gonna see, well, now they're improving. They're getting better and better at doing this certain specific task that you're doing. So long-term, your quality across everything gets much, much better. And the speed on everything is also really, really good, because if you think about it like the assembly line, and you have one person making the wheel, one person making the engine, one person doing this, and at the end, it all comes together perfectly.
Yeah, and then even during this whole entire process, really dialing in on the actual like contact list and just making the most money out of it. In the background, we have a whole webinar completely done for you now with all the ads, which we had to go record these next few days.
Facts.
But the whole webinar is completely done. Now we're just gonna be prepping it. Now we're gonna be practicing it, running it at the end of the month. But me as a growth op and my sales manager, we're involved in the entire sales process,
Facts.
as you've seen. But in the background, content's being made. In the background, the copy's being written. So not even me as a growth op, I'm sitting down fucking around with Claude. Like I literally have a guy just to do that, just so we have the highest output on there. So I mean, overall, what would you say? It's like if somebody did want to become a partner with us, and I would even ask, do you feel like overall, do you feel like we're an agency, or do you feel like we're actual partners with it?
Definitely partners. I mean, one, partner-wise, like, again, we're in LA right now. A lot of other agencies, growth operators, you probably will never see that person in person.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to see their team in person, you're gonna have to get an international flight, because they're freaking outsourcing people across the world. Like, everyone is US based, top tier talent. They literally will answer right away. It's amazing. And what I would say, honestly, to other like offer owners is be ready to put in the work, because these guys will. And you want to be able to help them help you. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot of offer owners, they're lazy. If you're lazy, yes, they're gonna come in, they're gonna do a lot of work for you, but it's not gonna be optimal. So you have to be ready to lock in too, because they're gonna absolutely blow every expectation you had out the water.
Yeah, because the goal isn't to make $50,000 per month, even to 100. Like that's our fucking that was our first milestone. It's like,
Facts.
okay, our first milestone is to hit 100, not to get to 100K per month.
Facts.
We want on this offer, the goal is to do $1 million months by next year. That's the goal,
100%.
and that's the next time that we'll have a sit down interview. This is just like a little milestone interview that we're having since we're in person. But overall, the goal is to get to $1 million months, actually scale the fuck out of the offer. And most importantly, we both have the same morals. We just want to help people.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing. It's like the offer owners I love to work with, like Sharriff, he comes in, records the content, does everything that he's supposed to do. It's like I can send him 4 YouTube videos. They're done same day, right? It's like everything in that line, and that we generally care to help people, seeing the results from everybody in the community within the offer. It's like if we could change so many lives and as well get financially fucking rich off
Facts.
of it, dude, that's
Get much richer.
Dude, that's an easy money move on that side. So yeah, I mean, overall, would you recommend us to anybody who, let's just say we're gonna bring on another partner to work with? Would you recommend it?
I'd recommend it if it's a good partner. if it's someone, if you're gonna lock in with these guys, if you're gonna work hard, 110% I'd recommend it. If you've got the right mindset and you want to make a lot of money, they will make you a lot of money. So if you're that person, I would 110%, I'd recommend it. And honestly, the advice that I would have gave myself is like, I would have said, excuse my language, fuck the other operators. Like I would have dropped everything that we were building or working on with other people because they just won't do it to this top tier high level. So that's what I would have said to myself is like, stop waiting. I would have started earlier and shoot, we probably would have been doing.
We probably would have been like $500,000 by now.
No, literally we've been at $500,000 by now. So that's what I would recommend.
And then just overall, like last thing I will actually end off on is the trajectory and just moving forward. Do you feel like it's clear what we're doing next? Do you feel like you can see the future in the next 6 to 12 months with us, or do you feel like it's clouded?
No, it's 100% super clear. I mean, like Jake said, literally we haven't even cracked ads yet. We haven't started spending on ads yet. We have a webinar ready to go. Everything is done. If we wanted to run it tomorrow, we could. And it's just, again, the intentionality behind building things. They're not rushing through different things. They're not just throwing things at the wall and seeing if it sticks. Like we really built out a beautiful outbound process. We really built out a beautiful inbound process for inbound DMs. And every single thing is being created in a way that will last and it'll be long term. So 100%, there's great vision.
I appreciate it, bro.
Heck yeah,
thank
appreciate
for
you,
just
bro.
sitting down, bro. Like
Of
next
course.
time we're gonna record anything, I'm gonna hold it to it. We'll be at least $500,000 a month, and then from there we'll go and do that third case study at $1 million a month for this.
We'll be back soon.
By then we'll be at like some crazy like
Facts.
either pen or we'll be in the office. So we'll see by then. So appreciate whoever's watching this, and hopefully maybe you do decide to become one of our partners, and if we decide to bring you on too. So